if there's any boogers in her nose, she like is like, nope, it's too hard. Just like tries to breathe out of her stoma because it's easier, but it's like kind of harder because now it's a smaller hole. Like, last night I put the bandage on, she was still doing it, so I like actually like held the hole to be like, no, you're not gonna breathe out of your stoma. Hey guys, and welcome to week 12 of weekly vlogs. Today we are gonna go for lunch, but we have to wait till Hannah's feed's done, so now it's a late lunch because she doesn't travel very well with her feed on, and we are doing mostly day feeds now that we don't have night nursing. But yeah, she pukes in the car. Well, she used to, and I just don't want to risk that. And like, why would, like, and to go into car, you have to stop it and then like rehook it up. And then when you get there, you have to stop it and rehook it up. So I want to wait till it's done. We're in this awkward time where Hannah is a little bit too small for size 40 and Hailey fits it perfectly. So Hannah needs to have a growth spurt. Right, Hannah?
Hannah got the growth spurt.
Are you gonna have a growth spurt? Yeah? Do you like your boat? You gonna do it again? You eat all your dinner? Did you eat it all? Every time we come to White Spot, they always make Hannah feel so good. Like, we don't have very many places to choose from in the town we live in because it's pretty small. Like, yeah, there's not very many places. But I know Montana's does like, not a boat, it's something, got a canoe maybe. First time we came here, they brought her a boat. When I didn't order her dessert, they like brought her dessert, which obviously she doesn't need, but it was the thought. They wanted to include her. Yeah, today they brought the boat and Hannah had so much fun playing with the boat and like the little gold chocolate coin. She had a lot of fun with playing. Yeah, it just made the whole experience so much better because then she was like fiddling around with that the whole time while we were eating. And I have a question. If desserts are included, how many of you give your child the dessert even if they didn't eat most of their dinner? Like if they only took a couple bites, do you give them their dessert or do you say that you didn't eat so you aren't allowed to get dessert? Like it's included, so technically you want to get your money's worth, but if your child doesn't eat, do they really deserve the dessert? I'm just gonna cut Hailey's hair because now that it's short, I'm not getting so much anxiety about cutting it. Did we just cut your hair? Should we show the camera? Spin around for me, show me your hair. Okay, the front is pretty much the same. I took a tiny bit off the front. Now show me the back, please. Turn around. But the back is way shorter than the front, and then it has a bunch of layers, which will make like a nice broad shape. It'll have a really nice shape, and yeah, her hair's perfect for it. Do you want your iPad now? All she cares about is the iPad. I just finished cutting Hailey's hair. Now I'm gonna organize the girls' clothes because honestly, I know it's just the first week of September, but here it's not gonna be appropriate for the girls to wear like dresses and shorts. It's not gonna be like, the chances of having one nice day is pretty little. So I'm gonna go through all of that so then that way it's just easier when I'm getting them ready for. She used to have so much medical equipment. I think I'm gonna leave this all stuff like so I can put clothes that are out of season or they're not big enough for, and then those bins will be just for toys. Size 4s, which are really only good for Hannah. Then size 5s, the jeans, summer clothes for next year. Size 3 that do not fit anybody anymore. Can I just say I really miss Target's jeggings. They're fake jeans like these, but like in like full size ones. How bad do I want to be able to go to Target and pick up size 5 and size 6 jeggings? 1, Hailey, 2, 3. Hannah, your glasses are not on your face. 1, 2, 3. Cheese.
Cheese.
Hannah, can you look down, please? 1, 2, 3. Cheese. Hannah. Totally forgot to film. I filmed like when I was taking pictures of them, but anyways, we're on our way to the girls' first day of preschool, and they're so excited, and I can't really show you because we're in the complex, but Hannah, are you excited? Hailey, are you excited? Oh, I could show you. Look at that. Yeah, so we're just on our way there, and then, yeah, I'll film later. So I just finished editing a video, the weekly vlog of last week. Been failing at vlogging lately. I don't know. The girls' first day was fine. What they do on the first day is half the class comes on the first day, and then half comes the second day, and then they all come the next week. Pretty much all we did was we went there, and then all the parents were there, and then they talked to the parents, and then we left for like 45 minutes-ish, and then we came pick them up at like an hour before we normally would have, just to like introduce them and stuff. And I'm really excited about the preschool. I think it's gonna be a good center. Hannah is also totally gonna be on oxygen tonight. Totally gonna be on oxygen. Her cold is, she hasn't really needed oxygen. She's been dipping a ton, which is terrible for my sleep, because then at least if she needs oxygen, I can put on oxygen, but it's like when she goes up and down and up and down, but it's not like she really goes down for very long. It's not really good for her to go on oxygen, so then like keeps ringing off on me. She's not breathing through her nose, so I've had to put a bandage on her. And then like last night, I actually had to put a bandage on her, and usually that fixes it. But because if there's any boogers in her nose, she like is like, nope, it's too hard. Just like tries to breathe out of her stoma because it's easier, but it's like kind of harder because now it's a smaller hole. Like, last night I put the bandage on, she was still doing it. So I like actually like held the hole to be like, no, you're not going to breathe out of your stoma. Just like try to like get her to breathe out of her mouth. It worked. She was pissed at first, and then she started breathing through her nose, and then I let go and she was still breathing through her nose. But then like a couple hours later, she was doing it again. So then again, I was just like, come on, Hannah, breathe through your nose. Today I am meal prepping. I'm gonna do this every single week, and then I fail at doing it, and then I fail at eating well. And lately I've been eating terribly, so thank God that group is coming up soon, because yeah, I need to eat better. I just finished making this chili sweet potato ground chicken or turkey chili. It's so good. I need to make a recipe video on it. It's like my favorite dish. And then today I'm making pulled pork balsamic honey balsamic pulled pork. I've never tried this recipe before, so hopefully it works out. It sounds really good because I love balsamic. And then I'm also gonna make dinner for tomorrow, which is gonna be spiralized yams with ground chicken, taco seasoning, corn, the peppers, and then with some Greek yogurt on it. It's so good. That's also like one of my favorite meals right now. Seriously, I love most of the food I eat right now is my favorite. And then at 3, which is almost 3, we have a meeting with Nursing Support Services, which is, she also does like the tube chaining and stuff for the daycare, but I think we're meeting today to discuss how Hannah needs nursing and like to sign papers and like go over that. And tomorrow's dinner ready to go. So we're just going to go out. I have to pick up some rolls for dinner, and then I don't know, I can't remember what else, but I have to pick up, but we're gonna go to Dollarama because it's right next to where we're going. And I looked up some fall, Hailey, you're funny. I looked up some fall, like cheap fall decorations, and I fell in love with one, and so I want to go check out if they have it, because I don't really want to spend a lot of money on it, but Dollarama is so cheap anyways. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I'm seriously in love with the sweaters that they're wearing today. Hailey's wearing a 5T, and it looks like just as big as the 4T looks on Hannah.
Hannah, I got your black boots.
Hannah!
Here.
Someone's not very happy at the moment.
2 of them. Put them on.
Are you gonna be okay? Oh, you gonna be alright? Can I get a smile? No smile? No? What's the matter? Cuz? That's not an answer. What's the matter? Mm-hmm.
How about I put up this?
Yeah.
No?
Yeah, you can put wherever you want.
There one. I can put that back up table. What is it? No. Okay, how about over here?
it?
Yeah, I didn't know it.
Yeah, there is. Way up there. Hailey's helping me make her lunch.
Make all of my lunches with some sandwich. Mom, is it close?
Almost.
Is it close now?
Good job, you did it. You want to do the next one?
Yeah.
So I made the girls' lunches for all week, which is just 3 days because I work Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I'll probably, when they start school, do Monday to Wednesday, and then Wednesday night make two lunches because it sucks making lunches every single night. So anyways, on Hannah's lunch, she's got her bag because I have to hook it up as soon as I get there, all ready to go. She's got her afternoon formula. She has her pectin and a syringe. She has these, which she'll play with. I only packed one because she can reuse them for the 3 days. And then she has some fruit, some apples, some grapes, and cucumber. And then Hailey, she has a sandwich with bologna and cheese. Those ones are on buns. And then she has a cheese string. She has apples and grapes, and they wanted them cut up so they aren't choking hazards. And apparently you're supposed to cut them like this so they're not choking hazards. Not that way, I don't know. She has cucumbers, carrots, and then she has the veggie, these things, but in the circle ones. Are you guys excited?
Yep.
I'm stressed out and the girls are stressed out, and then it's just really been hard to vlog lately. There's been so much life changes. It doesn't even seem like the girls are handling it that bad. Then I think about it, and Hannah is acting out so much. Like, obviously you guys don't see it and you're just hearing me say it. We had the first day of dance today, and I don't really want to get involved with how I think it went. I'll talk about it in like a couple more weeks if it doesn't improve. There's dance, and there's preschool, and there's daycare for Hannah, and there's no nurses at night. Well, pretty much no nurses at night, which is kind of different. And then it's like Hannah doesn't have her nurses at days. And then I also noticed, like, ever since the first day that Hannah went to daycare with Hailey's been non-stop crying. Not like crying bad, being like extra like clinging to me, which is like totally like fine. Like, obviously, you know, she does need extra attention and stuff. Like, she like is like asking to cuddle all the time, and you just look at her and she looks like she's about to start crying. She went over to grandma's house on the weekend, and she actually started crying and said she wanted to come home, and Hailey doesn't do that. Hailey's usually crying when I get there, saying she doesn't want to leave. Totally not being Hailey like. You can tell something is wrong, but it's just not the way that I would expect them to be acting. And Hannah's being bad, but she's in a not listening to you kind of way, like, where doesn't, like, you could say something to her and it's just like over her head, doesn't even care. Like, you put her in a timeout, she doesn't even understand like that's really a problem and that she's in a timeout. I don't know, it's hard to explain, and it's just really, it's weird because they're acting different, like differently reacting to it. Like, if they were both just not listening and acting out, then I could be frustrated at both of them. Like, I didn't even think it would affect Hailey as much as it has. Another day of daycare. I guess I'm waking up way earlier than I normally do. We're waiting for Hailey to finish her muffin. I guess I wake up way earlier than I normally do because we're here like way earlier than normal. And I had so much more to do today. I don't know, it doesn't make sense to me. This is gonna be exciting? Yeah. Hailey.
You know how we walked into the...
What are you doing, Hannah? Okay, thank you. Take off your boots now.
Okay. Well, I'm going to die.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they are preschool.
No, we're at daycare today, Hailey.
Yeah, but still preschool.
Good job, Hannah.
It's still daycare.
It's daycare.
Oh my God, I can't go.
Good morning, sweetie. Hello. Hello, Hailey. Another day of daycare. It's Saturday today.
I do that part. Yep, the sun is frozen. There's that. There's that.
Oh.
Okay, hold up. Again, on that. Isn't that so fun? Yeah. And there Amy here.
The minions.
There Amy here. On my bike. There's that.
Oh, is there anything that you really want though?
I want all the Mouse ones and all the Minnie Mouse ones.
And all the Minnie Mouse ones and not the minions?
No, Hannah can get the Minions.
Anna can get the minions?
Yep. Well, Mickey.
Alright guys, well it's that time again, end of the vlog. I'm totally sick. I have like the worst cough. If you could hear me cough, I sound like I have like pneumonia. I know I don't because I've been around doctors enough, been around Hannah enough. I know I don't, but it sounds like that. Tomorrow's like our first full week of going to OT, going to preschool, going to dance, going to work all the days and all of that. So that'll be interesting. I'm gonna stop napping the girls this week, because then they'll go to bed earlier and hopefully they'll sleep in when they can, and then they'll just get used to not napping, and hopefully that'll help with some things. We find out if we get approved for nursing on Wednesdays. If you're interested in my fitness challenge group, it starts next week, not actually tomorrow, the week after that. Yeah, so it starts on the 21st, which is a week away, 8 days away. So if you're interested in that, message me on Facebook and I will send you a link. And yeah, that's it for this video. Bye.